Welcome to the Game Audio Resource Wwise Cube Guide series. In this chapter we outline a few quick processes and procedure ideas for the final mix of the game. As we have now completed all implementation needed and all sound effects have been added to the project, we need to consistently balance all content areas together. The larger the project, the easier it is to lose track of what has and has not been balanced. Here are a few ideas of how to track the final mix process. Add a new column to the project tracker called Final Mix Status. You could use the QA test plan depending on details listed. Create a unique spreadsheet as you progress through each work unit and audio tech available. Whichever process you use, ensure every item in the Wwise project and any external audio pipelines and processes are listed for final balancing. Now we can track our final balancing, we can start to delve through the project content. Here are a few examples of how you could perform this mixing and balancing task. Priority order content areas and work in order through all game content. Example, UI highest priority, environment second highest priority, and then armor could be the lowest priority. You could work through the actor mixer hierarchy in alphabetical order. Set up mixing sessions for each content type. Example 1. All content associated to the entity type slith, footsteps, armor, body fall, vocalizations, weapons, etc. Example 2. All content associated to an environment type, desert, wind loop, wind gusts, insects, mammals, etc. Loudness normalization. If all global content has been assigned to use the setting under the Source Settings tab, you will need to focus balancing in a different way using settings like makeup gain and HDR. This is a more detailed and advanced form of balancing that we will not cover in the base guide series. It is advisable to start with key components, e.g. a reference volume asset like dialogue. Then set the base soundscape with the main ambience of the game areas. This sets your bed to sew all audio content areas into the world soundscape. This process is normally done with each content task implemented, but to save time in each chapter we have decided to leave this till last. If you follow the guide from chapter 01 to now, you should have just under 200 assets in the project, which means we have little asset variations. To maximize the assets not sounding overly repetitive, we will add a few simple settings that you should be able to apply across all content in the project. In this example, we'll use the Weapon Punch Actor Mixer. Select the Weapon_Punch Actor Mixer. Then in the Properties Editor General Settings tab, add the following. Volume Randomizer. Click on the Volume Randomizer icon. In the Randomizer window, tick Enabled. Change the min offset value to -1, then change the max offset volume to 1. Pitch Randomizer. Click on the Pitch Randomizer icon. In the Randomizer window, tick Enabled. Change the min offset value to -100, then change the max offset value to 100. Low Pass Randomizer. Click on the Low Pass Filter Randomizer icon. In the Randomizer window, tick Enabled, change the min offset value to -20, then change the max offset value to 0. High Pass Randomizer. Click on the High Pass Filter Randomizer icon. In the Randomizer window, tick Enabled, change the min offset value to -20, then change the max offset value to 0. Game-defined auxiliary sends in-game reverb zones. As a reminder from Chapter 06b, ensure all content you wish to use the in-game reverb zones has the Use Game-defined auxiliary sends tick box enabled. Adding the above simple randomizer updates to different content areas will hugely reduce the repetitiveness of audio assets heard in-game. Obviously, not all content needs all the randomizers assigned, so be careful where you assign the data content. A human voice with random pitching can make it sound like the character is changing voices with every exertion. If you choose to set up most of the game content via mixing sessions, this step will guide you through how to set up a single mixing session for the entity type Ogre. Navigate to the Project Explorer Sessions tab, Mixing Sessions folder. Right-click the default work unit, then select New Child Work Unit. Name it Entity Types. Right-click the new work unit, then select New Child, Mixing Session. Name it Entity_Type_Ogre. Double-click the new mixing session to open the Mixing Desk window. Leave the window open, then navigate back to the Project Explorer Audio tab Actor Mixer Hierarchy Default Work Unit. We will now drag into the mixing desk all content related to the Ogre entity. Drag in the following content to the mixer desk: Armor, Leather, Enemy, Actor Mixer, Footstep, Human, Enemy, Switch Container, Body, Full, Human, Leather, Enemy, Switch Container, Vocal, Ogre, Actor Mixer, and Magic, Fireball, Actor Mixer. Save your Wwise project updates for the mixer sessions to be stored. With the above content, we can balance the Ogre's footstep, vocals, body falls, weapons, and armor content against each other. If you choose to use the mixing sessions, go ahead and populate all content areas grouped into content-related mixer sessions, as exampled on screen now. Now spend the time to balance your game's audio content.